Welcome to tonight's episode of Great Tragic Love Stories of Object-Oriented Literature. Tonight's first episode, The Scope of Passion.
Irene Instance Variable was initialized on a warm, sunny day into a big city object. Her parents were overjoyed to reference a bundle of bits they could call their very own.
Goo goo gaga.
Elsewhere in the program, on that very same day, rain poured down and lightning flashed over a small working-class method where the cries of newborn Louis Local Variable could barely be heard over the roaring thunder. His parents were happy just to have a reference to another working body around to help put bread on the table.
Two variables, each from the other side of the application. No one could have predicted the tragic dish of pain that fate and love would conspire to serve them cold.
Life went on for the two young variables, so similar yet so different. And as time passed, they grew into young adulthood.
And with this transformation, new feelings began to awaken within them. New passions, primal instincts, and a hedonistic, sick lust for the sweet taste of...
Kaden, there are first years here.
Sorry. Anyway, soon it happened that Irene found herself hurrying through one of the seedier methods of the program, on her way to dance lessons.
Suddenly, she felt something strange.
Oh my god, I feel something strange.
That's right. Irene had been found by something not seen in her bougie world. She had been attacked by a bug.
Our story might have ended right there, with the tragic death of a beautiful young instance variable in her prime, if fate hadn't placed young Louis turning around that very corner at that very instant.
Something wrong, lady? You don't look too good.
I don't know, I think it's a bug.
Here, take this.
Oh my god, thank you. I was almost a goner there.
Irene almost walked away, right out of the scope of Louis' life, as easily as her reference had walked into it. But just as she was about to go, their eyes locked.
Oh.
Yeehaw!
It was love at first sight. From that moment on, they spent every waking minute together. Over the next few milliseconds, they went to see all the sights of Louis' neighborhood. The disk drive, the keyboard, the mouse, they did it all. Louis really knew how to get pushed into her repository.
But Irene was getting homesick. She missed her friends and family from the old neighborhood. She wanted to go back to her own method and show them all her new love. But Louis just wouldn't leave his method.
Louis, my parents would love to meet you. Come home with me. They'll be thrilled to see you. We can live the good life together.
Me? Aw, shucks, Irene. You just don't understand. You can go anywhere you want to go. Go to any method you please. But me, I'm just a poor local variable stuck in a working class method. My place is here, in my method.
Well, okay, Louis, but I'll be back for you. I promise.
Okay, I'll be right here.
So Irene returned home to tell her parents the great news.
But in the meantime, Louis' method ended, his reference disappeared, and Louis was sentenced to the fate that all local variables must one day cease to exist. He would never meet Irene again.
Alright. Use, Louis?
I'm just an instance class tragic hero, but my friends call me Louis.
Well, it says here that your method is ending. Is, that the truth?
I guess so.
Well, I'm wicked sorry, but you got to be garbage for like this. Finish him off, boys.
No, Irene! Why? Why? I did that! I never brought the name to do that right!
next day, the fateful method where Louis and Irene met was called again. Irene couldn't wait to meet her love, and she hurried off to the method.
Inside the method, a new local variable named Louis was created. A fresh, new Louis who had no memory of the previous day's method calls.
Oh, Louis! I told my parents about you and they're thrilled. They can't wait to meet you.
Who are you?
Don't you remember me? It's me, Irene. We met yesterday and it was love at first sight. And what happened to your accent?
Look, lady, I was just initialized today. I can't have met you.
But Louis, I love you.
Okay, whatever.
Louis, no! I'll never forget you. Never.
Poor Irene and Louis. They had tasted real love for the first time, and it had broken their tender little hearts into little itty-bitty little pieces.
That's how it is in the cold, harsh world of the Java class system. A lowly local variable may never leave his method. It's so sad. He was just a local variable. The water was so cold. The door had been too painful. And she loved him so much.
Coming up next week, tonight's second episode, the star-crossed references.
Oh, Isabella, we've been referencing each other as friends for years now.
Yeah, we have.
But I think it's time for us to be more than just friends.
But Charlie, whatever you mean.
Isabella, I don't know how else to say this, but I want to make you my Bay reference.
Oh, Charlie, you've made me so happy.
And so, Charlie and Isabella assigned their Bay references to each other. But then, Charlie made a decision that would irrevocably change their lives forever. Or at least until the application quits.
Well, now that I have Isabella as my Bay reference, there's no need to keep her as my friend reference, so I guess I'll just set that to null.
Ugh, classic white man. Program execution continued, and Charlie and Isabella were as happy as could be. However, Charlie occasionally felt a little nagging worry about deleting his friend reference.
Oh, Charlie, I'm so happy that you're my Bay reference. But what really makes me happy is that you're also my friend reference. I'm so glad I'm encapsulated here with you.
Oh gosh, maybe that wasn't the best move, but at least I still have a Bay reference to her.
All over the package, you could see Charlie and Isabella doing the things that two objects in love do. But one fateful day, another object entered the quiet application of Charlie and Isabella.
Hey there, stranger. What is your name?
He had all his instance variables in all the right places, and he really knew how to orient his objects. It was all Charlie and Isabella could do to keep flow of control.
Hi,
My name's Charlie. What's yours?
Fernando.
And just like that, Charlie had a reference to Fernando.
Charlie, where are you going? Now I have nobody.
And sadly, for poor Isabella, nobody was left referencing her. And in the merciless world of the Java virtual machine, that could only mean one thing: garbage collection.
Alright, use Isabella.
I'm just an instance of Lost Tragic Hero who
call me Isabella?
Well, it says here that nobody's referencing you anymore. Is that the truth?
I guess so.
Well, I'm wicked sorry, but she's got to be garbage collected. Take her away, boys.
What? No! I have so much to live for! Election day is November 5th and I already requested my absentee ballot!
And so ended Isabella's sad life. Charlie didn't even miss her. He hadn't even thought of referencing Isabella for days. He was happy with Fernando, but things began to change between them. He realized that Fernando was not the man for him.
Fernando, you're just not the man for me.
Sure, he was extensible, polymorphic, had a great interface, and could hand simulate an entire package. But he just wasn't Isabella.
You're just not Isabella.
Charlie left Fernando as quickly as he had referenced him. He went off in search of his true love, Isabella.
Oh, I've got to get back to Isabella. She's the one that I truly love. Oh, I only hope she'll take me back.
But try as he might, Charlie couldn't find her. He searched all over. He poked his head into every public class that he could.
Hey, that's private.
But Isabella was nowhere to be found.
Oh gosh, it was so foolish of me to throw away my reference to Isabella as a friend. Now all I'm left with is null.
Charlie wandered around miserably for dozens of milliseconds. Finally, at the end of his execution, he went back to Fernando.
Fernando, I made a mistake. Take me back.
Serves you right, you jerk! I am sending my bank life friends to no, and I am looking elsewhere! Oh la la!
Is the seat taken?
No.
Will Charlie fall victim to the same fate that took his beloved Isabella? Can there be love in the cruel, harsh world that is Java? Am I wearing any pants behind this podium? Wouldn't you like to know? Tune in next week where we'll watch a story between the forbidden love between a variable and a constant.
Constance Cece, I love you, but this can't go on. Don't you understand? You've got to change, to grow.
42.
God damn it, can't you